people of the tube, and welcome back to another review. This time I'm reviewing the film Bride of the Reanimator, which is technically Reanimator Part 2. So, Bride of the Reanimator, of course, we see Dr. West, and surprisingly his, Dean, his friend from the first film, and, now that Dean's, well, spoilers, wife is dead. Of course, him and Albert West need to escape the massacre at the hospital. So they're in, like, Peru with government, Civil War bullshit. And they're healing people. And then after they do that, they come to a new hospital. They come to an actual hospital where they steal corpses to do experiments on in an old church by a graveyard. So, okay. Anyway, so after this, they start doing experiments. They start building a body from pieces because Albert figures out that pieces are easier to control than whole humans. So they end up, well, building a human, almost Frankenstein-ish. And they build a woman, and of course they bring her to life, and it works out. But that's only icing on the cake. So let's continue. The acting by Jeffrey Combs, the guy who plays Albert West, is good in this, just like it was the first film. He was basically born to play Albert West. Dean, playing the character in the second one. Of course, this movie's lower budget than the first, but it still fits pretty well. Their chemistry works really well together, just like in the first film. And, you can tell that there's still some problems in between them, though. And, of course, the doctor that Dr. West killed in the first film is back, this time just as a talking head, and he's, like, the bad guy. And so it's this cop who had a wife who was in the first massacre somehow. I don't know. But yeah, no, that's basically everything. Of course, the camera, like the cinematography is lower. The budget was, everything was lower. And even the acting from the main two actors, even though it was still decent, was of course not as good as it was in the first film, because this was a lower budget movie. So, of course, I guess they didn't think they needed to act it as good. But it was still decent. It's still a decent follow-up to the first one, and it's worth a watch. If you've never seen it, check out Bride of the Reanimator.